Hello and welcome to this edition of North Penn News. I'm Kyle Berger.
And I'm Sarah Connett. Leading off today, with the Thanksgiving holiday coming up, North Penn students have gotten into the spirit of giving.
In the spirit of the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday, the Student Government Association at North Penn High School sponsored a canned food drive during the first week of November. Cans Across the District was planned by SGA Community Service Chairs Ashley Bowes and Shannon Cross.
Most of the help that we got was from senators. The 30 senators that we have, 10 from each grade, actually are split up into committees for each chairperson that there is in SGA cabinet, and we have 6 or 7 kids that helped us out a lot. Helped Shannon and I out a lot with the canned food drive.
Students in participating schools were asked to bring in non-perishable goods to be donated to area charities. The cans will be distributed to Lansdale's Manna on Main Street, North Wales St. Luke's Christ Church, Hatfield's Church of the Brethren, and Emmanuel Evangelical Lutheran Church. The goal for Cans Across the District was to collect 10,000 cans throughout North Penn schools. The district-wide event, in its third year, was a wonderful success and showed how North Penn students can help the needy.
Yeah, I think it's been a huge success. We had a lot of support from the elementary schools, from the middle schools, and even a lot of kids in the high school brought in cans. Some of the teachers started offering extra credit for bringing in 10 or more cans, so that was a huge help.
How about you, sir? The National Honor Society here at North Penn High School recently held their annual inductions for all of this year's new members. North Penn News reporter Melissa Croak has that story.
Leadership, scholarship, service, and character were the themes of the night at this year's National Honor Society induction. The event was organized by students Ashwini Fatek and Andrew Lefsnevsky. A small student orchestra was on hand to provide selections throughout the evening, and the chamber singers opened the ceremony with the singing of the alma mater.
Well, I wanted to be in NHS because it allows me the opportunity to participate in service activities, something I really didn't have an opportunity to do before, and I can help with the community through this way, and this gives me the option to really put forth all my leadership qualities.
Students had to fill out an application to be considered for induction, and not only academic but extracurricular and service requirements had to be met.
4 things you have to be selected for. You have to have a minimum of 4.75 on the weighted average, that's your scholarship requirement. You also have to have leadership, service, and character, and you get teacher recommendations for that. You have to have an application filled out telling about what leadership positions you hold, what service projects you've completed.
Before the formal induction, several student speakers talked about the themes of the National Honor Society and the expectations held of the new members.
Those being inducted today are these true scholars, whose learning extends beyond the walls of our school and beyond the pages of our textbooks. We may not admit it to our classmates, our teachers, or even to ourselves, but somewhere deep inside all of us here today enjoy the challenge of learning.
The symbolic candles of the National Honor Society were then lit, and the inductees were officially made new members as they lit their own candles and recited their pledge.
The thing that I love most about it is how I think the students give of themselves and just embrace students that have problems and exceptionalities and difficulties, and I think it says so much for them. And for those that may have been a little leery or not sure about service or helping others, it's a great opportunity to get out there and reach out to other people. I think it's a great first step for many people, and it's fantastic.
For North Penn News, I'm Melissa Croak.
With the cold weather coming to the area, the construction crews working on the North Penn High School addition have boarded up the building and started to work on the interior. Plastic sheathing was attached with fairing strips over the large windows on the addition. Almost all the work now will be inside, where crews are working on ductwork and wiring. An effort is being made to complete all the welding on the stair handrails to make them more safe. Several crews are also working hard to complete the miniature auditorium in the addition. While the weather is not too cold, the crews will continue to clean up the grounds and work on exterior masonry.
On Tuesday, November 10th, the North Penn Committee for Safe and Drug-Free Schools and the Community's Advisory Council held their second annual Parent Connections Night. The night included many workshops for parents and featured Fox News anchor Tracy Manasak as a keynote speaker. Around 200 parents attended, which more than doubled the turnout from last year. Congratulations to Mrs. Sandra Newman and all of the sponsoring organizations on a great night.
North Penn High School has added an early dismissal day to its calendar. Students will now have a half day on Friday, November 20th, while teachers participate in a school safety in-service. This day is a previously scheduled half day for all other North Penn schools.
The North Penn High School chapter of SAD is sponsoring their annual Red Out Day on November 24th. SAD is asking that students, teachers, and members of the community wear red in support of the fight against drinking and driving. Please help support this effort by wearing red on November 24th.
The SATs will be offered at North Penn High School on December 5th, 1998 and January 23rd, 1999. Registration deadline for the December test has already passed, but the late registration is November 11th, and the deadline for the January test is December 18th, 1998, with a late registration date of December 30th, 1998.
A couple notes for students. A statistics poster contest is now taking place. First prize is $72 and second prize is $48. More information is available in the Future Plans Center. Also, Student Nurse Day applications are available in the Future Plans Center. The event will be held either Friday, December 4th or Thursday, February 11th. A Shakespeare monologue contest is also coming to North Penn, and sign-ups are in room F42 this week. Final reminder to students interested in playing a winter sport, tryouts begin Monday, November 16th. No one can participate unless the PIAA Physician's Parent Form has been completed and signed.
The North Penn Middle School Marching Band performed at Band Night on Friday, November 6th. During halftime, the 451-member band joined the 165-member Marching Knights for a combined performance of God Bless America.
Penfield Middle School 8th grader Eddie Pickens recently received his student pilot certificate. He received his certification on the day of his 14th birthday. His achievement was possible with the help of scholarships from NPTV and the Philadelphia Glider Council.
Bridle Path students recently had the chance to learn about Chinese culture. A New York dancer traveled to the school and performed 2 traditional Chinese dances. The spectacular show was enhanced by colorful fans and fancy ribbons. The event proved to be a good cultural learning tool for everyone.
Also at Bridle Path Elementary School this past week, students were treated to a Monday afternoon assembly promoting a sense of community throughout the school. The monthly Mustang Community Meeting featured students who shared poetry, played classical music on the piano, and performed skits promoting kindness to each other. The theme of kindness is the first of several universal values being taught by Principal Bonnie Rosen at the monthly meetings. The goal of the year-long program is to help students grow up to become better, more understanding citizens.
4th, 5th, and 6th grade students at Knapp Elementary read more than ever at their recent primetime reading night. The students read over 3,000 pages while the teachers read about 1,000. The students were visited by several North Penn High School athletes who read several sports stories and poems to the students. All the students agreed that spending time reading with their friends was a lot more worthwhile than watching TV at home.
Hatfield Elementary School will be hosting the 2nd annual Hatfield Frosty Festival on Saturday, December 5th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The festival will include a craft show, sweet shop, holiday shop for kids, crafts for kids, and a Santa visit. For more information, please call 215-361-1021.
Culp Elementary recently held its 7th annual soccer tournament for 5th grade students, and all about 80 students from 5 schools attended. The goals of the tournament were to develop teamwork, sportsmanship, and school spirit.
Walton Farm Elementary School has been abuzz with activity. Dottie Reed's 3rd grade class had the opportunity to travel to Cape May to explore land and marine wildlife. The students took part in a scavenger hunt for shells and egg cases, and they also observed dolphins swimming in the wild. The Walton Farm Home and School Association will be collecting turkeys and nutritious treats to prepare gift baskets for selected families in the Walton Farm community. Learning support students will aid in making the baskets for the holiday season.
6th grade students and teachers from Walton Farm recently spent a day at Fishers Park as part of their classes. The students participated in several activities, including an archaeological dig, transplanting trees, and identifying plants. The students also tested water under the supervision of the North Penn Water Authority. It was a great learning experience for all.
The Future Plans Center has over 20 scholarships available to students. The following are due in November and December. The Toyota Community Scholars Scholarship needs to be turned into the Future Plans Center by November 19th. On December 1st, the Chapel of the Four Chaplains contest application is due. On December 4th, both the American Fire Sprinkler Association Scholarship and the National Association of Secondary School Principals Scholarship applications are due. The Johns Hopkins University Hodson Scholarship is due December 15th, along with the Millersville University Mathematics Scholarship. And finally, the Society of Plastics Engineers Scholarship is due December 30th. There are many other scholarships due in the new year, and for any information, contact Mrs. Chayota Keller in the Future Plans Center.
And the North Penn School District Board of School Directors will have their regularly scheduled action meeting on Thursday, November 19th. This meeting will begin at 7:30 p.m. at the Educational Services Center.
On to sports news now, and going into the PIAA Water Polo Tournament, the North Penn Maidens were the favorites. They did not disappoint as they won the state championship over Cumberland Valley 13-8 at Governor Mifflin last weekend. Shown here in the blue caps, Andrea Umloff scored 5 goals and was named to the All-State First Team. She was joined on the first team by Laura DeLuigi and Denise LeBold. Monica Hatchin was named to the second team, and Ashley Jernigan was given third team recognition.
In the boys' water polo tournament, the Knights were dealt a 13-3 loss to perennial state power Wilson in the finals, giving them second place finish in the state. Jeremy Bergman, Derek Moyerson, and Matt Gibson scored the Knights' goals. Several North Penn players made the all-state team. Jeremy Bergman and Steve Philibom were first-team members. Chris Craig, Jason Grubb, and Derek Meyerson were on the second, third, and honorable mention teams. Congratulations to both teams on great seasons.
In the last game of the regular season, the North Penn football team was dealt a crushing defeat, losing 31-13 to Norristown. After falling behind early, the Knights could not come back. They fell victim to several big plays, namely a 35-yard touchdown run by Audley Stewart to open the scoring in the second half. The deficit forced North Penn to change their offense to a passing attack, which was not very successful. Quarterback Joe Talese threw 4 interceptions and only 1 touchdown. The Knights did manage to qualify for the District 1 playoffs by virtue of a tiebreaker with Coatesville. They were given the 4th seed in the District 1 playoffs and play at CB West 7 o'clock this Friday. They finished the season with a record of 8-2.
North Penn High School was once again filled with spirit as the girls and the guys participated in the highly anticipated Powder Puff football game.
Last week, over 300 students participated in the annual North Penn Powder Puff football game. Powder Puff is a game of flag football in which the girls are the players and the guys are the cheerleaders. Members of the North Penn football team were recruited to coach the girls. They attended 2 practices to learn plays and strategy and then were ready to hit the field. The sophomores took on the juniors in the first game of Powder Puff. Terry Romano, Leanne Schwartz, and Kelly Kennedy were all dominating for the juniors, while Rachel Wilson was key for the sophomores and Megan Somar scored their only touchdown of the evening. The final score of that game was 8-6 with the juniors coming out on top. The juniors then faced the seniors. The seniors were the defending Powder Puff champions, so the juniors had their work cut out for them. They came up big, however, with a strong defense against Allison Kelleher, Jen Sykes, Amber Smolinski, and Jenny Young, all vital members of the seniors team. The seniors put forth a great effort, but in the end, the juniors prevailed with a score of 12-6. Congratulations to all the teams.
And that's it for this edition of North Penn News. For the entire North Penn News team, I'm Kyle Berger.
And I'm Sarah Conant. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.